Before start this video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon. Thanks.
It's easy to overlook the hidden gems and clever designs tucked away within various places and structures. That's why we've compiled a list of 10 amazing architectural secrets worldwide you can experience on your next travel adventure. Related, 10 amazing ancient buildings still in use today. 10 London's Tower Bridge has hidden chambers. Tower Bridge, Bascule Chambers engineering tour. Anyone familiar with British culture will undoubtedly be aware of London's Tower Bridge, one of England's most distinguished landmarks. Standing tall at more than 200 feet, 61 meters, this structure is a suspension bridge spanning the River Thames, which can allow both road and river traffic to pass through. Mostly off-limits to the public, the chambers are made up of two massive main halls, both 5 feet, 27 meters, in height and located inside the piers of the bridge. 9. There are optical illusions in the Parthenon The UnXplained, Sacred Greek Temple is an optical illusion. Season 2, History. Athens, Greece, is home to the Parthenon, an architectural masterpiece built sometime between 447 and 432 BC. It was intended to replace a previously damaged temple. It is one of the most visited heritage sites in the world, seen by millions of tourists every year. The structure was made with pure white marble and used no cement or mortar. The Parthenon is intentionally designed with geometric irregularities, such as non-equidistant columns that slope inward. These imperfect lines help give the building the impression of perfect geometry and alignment due to how the human eye perceives depth. Designers had to take human perception into account and correct for it. First constructed in 1793, the Capitol was established as an official building to house the U.S. Congress. Its location in Washington, D.C. was a compromise between the American North and South. There's one thing that visitors of the library may not be aware of, however: secret apartments located in the building. Located in Paris, France, this Gothic cathedral is world famous and is replete with intricate, ornate design elements. The gargoyles of the cathedral are perhaps just as famous as the church itself. Many people will be familiar with Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame and its gargoyle characters. Rainwater was a huge problem to the cathedral during its early days, as there were no gutters or collection systems in the church. Running water would potentially ruin the building material, causing erosion and cracks. 5. 1 Times Square is mostly empty. Why there's an empty skyscraper in the middle of Times Square? Times Square in New York City is one of the most famous and visited locations on the planet. It is the very heart of Manhattan, home to one of the largest entertainment hubs in the world and the iconic Broadway Theater District. Each year on New Year's Eve, the famous New Year's ball drops from Times Square's One Times Square building to ring in the new year. From the outside, One Times Square looks like any other business skyscraper, but it's actually empty inside. One Times Square is one of the most expensive pieces of real estate in the world, but it relies almost entirely on advertising space to make millions in revenue. It is home to landmark wonders like St. Peter's Basilica, the Vatican Museums, Sistine Chapel, and so on. Many would-be Vatican visitors may not know that the famous St. Peter's Square in the city actually has a hidden sundial designed into it. The paving stones in St. Peter's Square, made from marble and granite meridian, act as clock markers. In the middle of the square rests an 82-foot, 25-meter, stone obelisk, operating as the sundial itself, which can tell time quite accurately from the sun's shadow cast. This was first created for both timekeeping and astronomy purposes back in the 18th century. The city is also home to one of the largest underground tunnel networks in England. These secret tunnels are 147 years old and web outward vast distances beneath Brighton. They were first designed in the 1870s for use as intricate sewage systems. Brighton suffers from occasional heavy rainfall, so these drainage systems are vital to avoid damage and loss. Millions of bricks were meticulously placed and cemented with Brighton beach sand, which is even more impressive given that this was long before power tools and hydraulics were a thing. The tunnels also served as secret passageways for royalty and servants to pass from the Royal Pavilion to Brighton Dome. The Chrysler Building has a hidden spire. Architect breaks down secret details of the Chrysler Building. Architectural Digest, located in Manhattan, New York City. The Chrysler Building is one of the world's tallest skyscrapers. It was built in 1930 by architect William Van Allen and is most known for its distinctive Art Deco design. Its architecture is flush with arched entrances, eagle gargoyles, intricate ornamentation, and its trademark spire, which is adorned with triangular windows and crown-like structures. The Chrysler Building has a secret, however, a hidden spire inside of it. During the building's construction, architects and engineers were competing with other designers for the title of the world's tallest building. This historical building also displays a secret message in Morse code. The idea of having the building emit Morse code messages in the sky was originally the idea of former Capitol Records president Alan Livingstone. In her honor, the light has been emitting this Morse code ever since its establishment, keeping the legacy of her namesake alive in the night sky. 10. Fact checked by Darcy Heikkinen. Thanks for watching. Credits to listverse.com. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.